Taste buds, they coming to the mic, talking about the food they hate, talking about the food they like. Two fools gonna fight, but only one food can be right. Taste buds, man, yeah, they coming to the mic. I'm talking taste buds. Taste buds.
Hiya, Taste Buddies. It's the Taste Buds Podcast. I'm Joe.
I'm Sal Vulcano.
DeRosa. Joe DeRosa.
This is my friend Joe DeRosa. By the by, not sure if this episode has come out yet, but we did do a battle of buffalo wing versus mozzarella stick, in which Joe took buffalo wing and I took mozzarella stick. I just want to let our listeners know that right after that episode, we walked downstairs and Joe had a mozzarella stick.
Yeah, it was delicious. Nice cheese, that mozzarella.
Not saying who won what, just saying that
right.
You were battling against it, and then you went downstairs and had one.
You've battled against foods that you enjoy?
Yeah, but I didn't immediately start chewing on them post haste.
What do you want from me? Big surprise. The only thing to eat at your house is the food you were defending. I was hungry. I had to eat something.
I just have cabinets of mozzarella sticks downstairs. Well, today we're shifting toward sugary treats.
We've had this one on the burner for a while. I, for a while, have been saying that I've been wanting to fight Sal and represent Team Sour Patch Kids for a long time. I've repeatedly brought it up. In fact, the other day I was walking through Manhattan and I texted you a picture of the Sour Patch Kids store.
A brick and mortar standalone Sour Patch Kids store.
Yeah.
Which I can't believe exists. That's like saying, by the way, that really blew my mind because pick any other candy besides M&M's who have their own stores. Which is more M&M's is more of a brand, or Hershey.
Yeah, and Hershey's more of like a big umbrella.
A specific singular candy. That'd be like saying like come to the Starburst store.
To the Skittles store, maybe.
To the Skittles store.
For instance.
So here's the thing. I'm not a huge candy guy, right? But I dabble. And Joe just keeps pushing me. I will take you on with Sour Patch Kids against anything you got. And so I've been putting it off because I'm not a staunch advocate of candy.
Well, the reason why I've felt so passionate about that is because I said to you once, Sour Patch Kids are the greatest candy of all time, and you said you're out of your mind.
You are out of your mind.
So ever since then,
nobody would agree with that.
Nobody would agree.
All time.
Talking
when you have nerds
generalities,
out there, you have nerds, you have Pez, you have Skittles, you have Starburst, you have Spree,
Did you just say Pez as the greatest candy over Sour Patch Kids?
I would take Pez over Sour. I would take Pez over Sour. Pez has it. Pez is Pez is in its own league.
Take the toy out of the equation with Pez.
No. Just the toy's part of it.
No. Take the toy out of the equation. I'm talking just the flavor of that candy. You would put Pez against a Sour Patch Kid.
Well, I don't like Sour Patch Kids as it stands, and I think you're going to find that it's a polarizing candy, and not all people love to be kicked in the throat and mouth and tongue with sour. But
no, they got their own store. Pez doesn't. And I collect Pez dispensers.
I bet you Pez does have its own store somewhere. The thing about Pez is I got to argue. If I'm arguing Pez, I'm going to argue Pez has the whole package of Pez.
I understand that, but that's not fair. That's not fair. You're bringing a toy contraption into the mix.
But that is how it is marketed and sold. That is the container for the Pez. It's an experience.
I'm just talking the candy in and of itself.
I will digress. I back off. I won't. That's controversial right now. I could see the argument going either way.
Listen, I collected Pez dispensers for years.
So did I.
I still have mine.
So do I.
We should trade sometime.
Want to do it? We'll do it on the podcast.
I was just going to say, maybe that'd be a fun...
They're probably in my mom's attic, but I'll find them.
We're talking about doing a live YouTube show. That might be a fun YouTube as we bring in all our Pez.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to... I mean, Pez is the greatest candy of all time if you talk about the dispenser.
Yes, of course. There's nothing more fun than pulling a cherry lozenge out of a superhero's throat. I love it.
You talk about a candy that stood the test of time. Our kids today, little kids, toddlers, tykes, and so on and so forth, are they still as excited about Pez and Pez dispensary as we were when we were younger? Are kids collecting them?
I don't.
Are they up to snuff?
I don't think so. What's to say? Between them, 2 locations, 70 million dispensers.
You have to read it, Joe, like you're reading it to the audience. You can't read it like you're thumbing through something on the subway.
Can I be me? Can I be me? Can I be me? I'm trying
billions.
I'm just trying to. 70 million dispensers and 5 billion candies per year are distributed. Pez products are available in more than 80 countries worldwide.
I mean,
I feel like they'd be big in
is
Japan.
Pez an acronym? What does Pez stand for? Where did the word Pez come from?
What does Pez stand for? Let's see.
Is an abbreviation of what? What?
Holy shit.
The name Pez is an abbreviation of Pfefferminz?
Which is German for peppermint.
I just blew my own balls off. Right now.
The original product was
I have none.
A round peppermint lozenge called Pez Drops. Jesus God. Talk about a food product that took a turn for the better.
That's
my God almighty. That sounds hard.
Can I indulge you in a Pfefferminz?
A round peppermint lozenge. Oh my God!
All right, that's
why they brought the toys into the mix.
Someone's like, take the German word out. It's not just peppermint; it's all types of fruity candy, and put it in Santa's throat.
I don't even think they make the peppermint flavor anymore.
1927.
Do they still make? What are the flavors of Pez right now?
Pez was invented in Austria in 1927, but the company's only factory and headquarters are located in Orange, Connecticut. It's owned by the Haas family. I think the Haas family dabbles in like Easter candy.
Yeah, Haas.
Right? Haas, right?
It's got to be the same.
Who are
Haas's.
descended from the inventor of the candy, Edward Haas III.
It's got to be the same. It's got to be the Easter Haas's.
This is fun. This is fun, Pimpy. 5 things you didn't know about the Pez dispenser.
It's got to be the East. It's got to be the Peeps Haas's, right?
Those are the same people?
It's got to be.
Haas does Peeps?
It's got to be the same Haas's.
There are 5 things you might not know about Pez. 1, requests for personal Pez heads are made every day. The company turns them down. A Kim Kardashian dispenser request was recently given a thumbs down. And you know if Kim ain't getting one, good luck.
Santa Claus is the highest selling Pez dispenser since its creation in 1955.
Wow, I could see that.
The most expensive Pez dispenser sold for $13,000 was a political donkey made in 1961. Only 2 ever were made.
2 only were made?
Yeah.
And it's sold for 13. There's a lot of political donkeys out there today.
They won't give Kardashian one. They're making 2 donkeys.
They're like, get back to us, Kim K, when you're a political donkey.
Yeah.
All the Pez distributed worldwide comes from one factory in Orange, Connecticut. It produces 12 million tablets of Pez a day and uses up to 50,000 pounds of sugar every 4 days. Over 3 billion Pez are consumed each year in the U.S. alone. Take that last one, Joe.
Pez was originally created with a peppermint flavor to get Austrians to quit smoking.
Oh, my God.
The campaign proved to be quite successful in Austria. However, when Pez came to America in the early 1950s, people here had taste buds.
I'll tell you another thing. You don't need Pez Austrians to quit smoking because now you have Lucy.co. Let's lead into that. Okay, we're back.
All right.
All right, let's get this. So it's Starburst.
But look, I'm a fan of Pez, but they're not the greatest candy.
It's going to be Sour Patch Kids versus Skittles is what it's going to be.
Yeah, that's
Skittles,
where we're at.
I'm taking Skittles. I also would love to know.
Let's because you love to yell at me about it. You love to yell at me about it. Are you sticking with the traditional rainbow flavors of Skittles?
No, I think you're allowed to do your breath versus the breath of Skittles versus the breath of Sour Patch Kids.
There is no breath of Sour Patch Kids.
There's not more than one Sour Patch Kid.
I don't think so. Is there?
You're defending a candy. Of course, there's got to be. I don't even.
I
eat
only
those.
get.
I'm sure they do different versions.
Just calm down.
Okay.
Just calm down,
right.
please.
Okay.
Would you please? I've never had any.
Sour Patch Kids with Skittles in them. Skittle flavor Sour Patch Kids because you need the help.
What? What? Okay, I guess we're off and running.
Look at you dopey dope. Sour Patch Kids Extreme. Sour Patch Kids Fire. Sour Patch Kids Marshmallow. Sour Patch Kids Berries. Sour Patch Kids Skittles. Sour Patch Kids Blue Raspberry. Sour Patch Kids Strawberry.
All right.
So what do you want to do?
No.
Sour Patch Kids Freeze.
I only do
I
only get the originals. I get the originals. That's my thing. But whatever, we know there's different flavors.
I don't have to stray anywhere except Skittles Original if you want to do that.
Bring it on. Bring it on. Come on. You started already. Come on. Keep it going.
Let's give you a little briefing. Skittles were first made commercially in 1974 by a British company. They were first introduced in North America in 1979 as an import confectionery. In 1982, domestic production of Skittles began in the United States. So those things hit when I was 6, and you best believe they took me by storm.
Okay.
The name Skittles seemingly comes from a game called Skittles. It is because of the shape of the candy resembles that of an object used in the game.
So that's the first strike against Skittles. Skittles had to take their name as a play on something else, which Sour Patch Kids did not have to do.
All right. Dial it back.
All right, listen.
Dial it back.
I'll open us up right now and say this right out of the gate. I like Skittles. I like the flavor.
What did you have to? You had to suck the teat of the Cabbage Patch Kid. Is that what it is?
What do you mean?
The Sour Patch Kid. You
it's a play on caps
of a Cabbage Patch. They took the most famous and popular toy in the world that year, those few years.
Yeah.
And they rode the wave. Yeah. And you're saying Skittles took their name from a German game?
I was making a joke.
I know, but
that was the
joke. You needed all the help you can get.
Yeah.
In 1985,
by the way,
they
Skittles sounds like a game you play that gets you banned from schoolyards.
Yeah. In 1985, Sour Patch Kids rebranded to Sour Patch Kids to capitalize off the popularity of Xavier Roberts.
I know. I was making a joke. Like they didn't do that.
Let's go. Let's talk about the history. Read about your history.
Originally created by Frank, however you say it, of Jared International, under the name of Marsmen in the early 1970s. In the late 1970s, Cadbury, great company, even though I don't like their food, and the Smira Blighton Licorice Company of Sweden, impressive, formed the Allen Candy Company in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, to produce them. So here we are, late 70s.
Okay, if I may start off with an opening sentence.
And I miss when they had that cover on them, when they had the cover of the kid that kind of looked like a Cabbage Patch Kid a little bit, putting his tongue out.
You need all the help you can get. Okay, can I make an opening?
What?
Just an opening statement.
Yeah, I've been asking you to for 10 minutes. You're rambling on and on.
Okay,
spit it out.
My opening statement is Sour Patch Kid sucks.
Oh yeah. Why is that? Why is that? Because you can't handle it?
It just sucks.
Because it's too intense?
Why do I want to overcome a candy in order to enjoy it?
You don't need to overcome it.
Yes, it is. The whole point is about you putting them in your mouth and going...
Oh, nobody does that when they put them in their mouth. Nobody does that. No, stop it.
Oh, that was a wild ride.
No, nobody does that.
Yeah, everyone puts them in, they pucker, and they wince.
They're sour.
For about 10 seconds, and then they can finally go on and enjoy a regular flavored fruity jelly candy.
They got ice pops. They got ice creams. These things are in everything. Sour Patch Kids. Are you
chomping on lemons in your spare time as well?
Oh, stop it! Sour Patch Kids are
delicious. This is just an easy thing. Skittles. You know what?
It's sour. Hold on.
Taste the rainbow. Tell me a better slogan for a candy. Okay, the rainbow is the best thing ever. It's a beautiful thing. A rainbow. Roy G. Biv. It's all the colors. It's amazing. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Everything. Indigo, violet.
Right.
Taste it. Don't you want to taste a rainbow?
I've tasted it.
And that's the slogan, and it's one of the best slogans of all time.
It's a great slogan. Nobody said it wasn't.
You look at a bowl of Skittles, and I almost you'd have to tie me down for me to not just slam my head into a bowl of Skittles like an ostrich into the dirt. But it's so appealing. The color palette of a bowl of Skittles is so appealing. It beckons you. It beckons you to taste. It's bursting with fruit flavor.
Sure.
It's a rainbow. I want to taste it.
I'm
never disappointed. And I don't like lime Skittles. I usually don't like the green Dum-Dums, the green, sour apple candies. I don't like apple or lime. I should say lime, not apple, lime. But I'll even take like the rest of the Skittles are so strong that I'll accept the lime. But you got lemon, you got lime, you got grape, you got cherry, you got orange.
If you could for a second,
you know what Sour Patch Kids does? If
you could for a second, and I promise you can't, and man, do I wish we had a bag of Skittles here. And if Sal would for once respond to my messages that I send 4 days before we record saying, let's pick the topics, maybe we could. But anyway.
I like to go off the dome with my arguments. I know. You want 4 days of prep work like you're Marsha Clark.
I'll give you this. I'll tell you this right now, and I promise you couldn't do it. If you could blindfolded tell me the difference between one Skittle to the next, I'd be amazed. You could never do it.
What are you, a lunatic?
They all taste the same.
No, they don't.
They all taste the same.
No, they don't. I will.
Yes,
we
they
will
do.
pause this. I will go to the gas station. We will get Skittles and Sour Patch Kids. We will come back. This is one of the ones you're challenging me that I think I shall taste it, and I shall prove you wrong. You don't think I can taste the difference between cherry and grape?
There is no way
Lemon
you
and
can
lime?
taste the difference between Skittles.
You're crazy. And can you discern between Sour Patch Kids? No, because they're all
I
one
didn't say I
taste sour.
could. I didn't say I could. I said if you're going to make that argument with Skittles, I think Skittles and Sour Patch Kids, all of them taste the same.
Candy in and of itself inherently is based on sugar. Sugar is sweet. To bring sour into a candy goes against the very fabric of what a candy's supposed to be.
Do you see, you lying sack of garbage? Skittles have different fragrances and different colors, but all taste exactly the same.
Skittles may be one of America's favorite non-chocolate candies, but in 2018, Skittles and its fellow candy Haribo gummy were put in the middle of a controversy over flavors, thanks to neuroscientist Dan Katz, who claimed.
I should have let you. I should have let you
Katz
taste them
claimed
blindfolded.
this.
I should have let you taste it blindfolded, so you could have fell on your face on this thing. I can't believe I didn't take you up on that. Ugh.
His subjects were correct half the time.
They don't have different tastes. This is how we know they don't have different tastes.
Hold on. Do you think that the Sour Patch Kid is any different, if that's true?
I didn't say it was. I didn't say it was. What I'm saying to you is just don't come at me with the argument that Skittles have different flavors, because they don't.
Well, he said that they plug their nose up.
This is, and it says, means you actually have no idea. This is how we know they don't have different tastes.
But a lemon's going to smell like lemon and trigger my brain to think I'm tasting lemon.
That's not different taste. That's not different taste.
Yeah, but I watch.
Guess
Let
what?
me tell you something right now.
Guess what? I sprayed lemon Lysol in my bathroom. It doesn't mean that if I ate poop, I would think it was lemon.
I don't know. I'll leave it. I'm going to leave it alone.
No, you know.
I'm going to leave it alone.
No, you know.
Because
you know.
I didn't just come from Bellevue.
You know.
So I'm going to leave that one alone. Because the minute I engage him in this, I become him.
No, you know
That's
that
it.
I was right.
I will
You
not
can't
become
say,
him. This episode, one of our sponsors here is Blue Chew. Say it with us.
Blue Chew. Blue Chew is making waves and bringing more confidence into the bedroom by offering chewable tablets that can help men get stronger and longer lasting erections.
Which is the point. Blue Chew is a unique online service, delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, but in a chewable form at a fraction of the cost. Don't like swallowing pills? No problem here.
Yeah, I actually have a personal anecdote. I've used Blue Chew.
Okay.
I was in Vegas for 3 days.
Okay.
Going hard, partying.
Okay.
Partying.
Okay.
Had a very lovely lady friend.
Okay.
Who I met towards the end of the run.
All right.
She said, I know we just met. I'd love for you to stay an extra night and hang out.
Oh.
My body's going, it's been blackjack and booze for 3 days straight.
Right.
It's time to go home.
Yeah.
Baby, I popped a Blue Chew.
All right. And then you stayed an extra day in Vegas. And then you guys did stuff that adults do behind closed doors.
With confidence.
The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com. Consult with one of our licensed medical providers that they have. And once you're approved, that's it. You'll receive a prescription within days. The best part, it's all done online. It's discreet. It is affordable. Let me tell you the deal that you get with BlueChew.com with us.
You're going to get Blue Chew for free when you use promo code TasteBuds at checkout. Just pay $5 for the shipping. That's BlueChew.com. Use promo code TasteBuds, and you're going to receive your first month for free. Just pay the $5 shipping. We thank you, Blue Chew, for sponsoring the podcast. Sal.
Joe.
You listen to a lot of music, don't you?
I do.
I do, too. And I want to talk about some great earbuds because I'm tired of paying tons of money for my earbuds, and then I go, However, Raycon earbuds, I'm going,
And there's something we know about. It's buds, isn't it?
That's right, buddy. These earbuds that Raycon is giving, I mean, they're so affordably priced. They're such high quality. They sync immediately with your phone, which I love. There's no ridiculousness in trying to get them hooked up or get them to work or anything.
And they're built to last. They're built to perform anywhere and any time, meaning that they are water and sweat resistant construction and the Bluetooth, like you said, seamlessly. Because I will tell you something. I had buds in the past, and I can sit there over and over trying to sync, and I have to disconnect and sync, and they're dropping and they're not. And this takes all of that out of it.
And the best part is Raycon makes great sound accessible to everyone. That's important these days. You know, the audacity of some of these earbuds out there, you know, like, oh, can you afford us? Are you part of our clique? Raycon is making them affordable for everybody. These wireless earbuds are starting at half the price of other premium audio brands.
So correct me if I'm wrong. They're already starting at a half price, and Raycon's offering 15% off of all of their products for our listeners if you go to buyraycon.com/tastebuds. That's it. You'll get 15% off your entire order from Raycon. Feel free to grab a pair. That's it. It's 15% off at buyraycon.com/tastebuds.
Grab a pair and a spare.
Earbuds, taste buds.
So let's take a break, and I want to talk about hair. I love
Please.
yours, by the way.
I love you, curls.
Thank you. I have a lot of friends who are 35, maybe approaching 40, who are already dealing with hair loss.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew that it happened at that young of an age.
Right.
They want to pump the brakes. They're trying all kinds of different things. Nothing's working, blah, 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 which is why I'm happy we can talk to them and all of you who may need this about Keeps. Keeps is a simple, stress-free way to keep your hair, hence the name. Convenient virtual doctor consultations and medications that are delivered straight to your door every 3 months, so you don't have to leave your home.
Sure. Low cost.
Yep.
Treatments are starting at just $10 per month. It comes in discreet packaging. There are proven results. It has more 5-star reviews than any of its competitors. Mm-hmm. Prevention is key, and that's what Keeps is about, right? So treatments can take 4 to 6 months to see results, so act fast.
This is going to help you.
You're basically going to keep what you got.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna slow that fallout process and hopefully keep as much of your hair as you possibly can. If you're ready to take the action to prevent hair loss, go to Keeps. That's KEEPS.com. KEEPS.com/tastebuds to receive your first month of treatment for free. KEEPS.com/tastebuds to get your first month free.
Just so I understand, it's KEEPS.com/tastebuds to get your first month of treatment for free.
That's right. You can't say smell differentiates knowing a different
but
flavor.
You can do that with anything. But listen, I've been watching. I'm not ashamed to say it. I've been going hog wild on episodes of Hell's Kitchen. They have all like 20 seasons on Hulu now.
You want to talk to me about Hell's Kitchen?
But what they do is he puts on headphones and he makes them do blind taste tests, and chefs with amazing palates get shit wrong. So I don't really care if you're going to plug my nose and ears and eyes and throw 8 Skittles in my mouth and I can't tell you the difference between a lemon and a lime. I think when I'm looking at them and I'm not blindfolded and my nose isn't clipped, I can taste the lemon.
Well, then that's a very different argument,
Skittles
Sal.
is okay, first of all, let's just start with the name. Skittles, probably the best name for candy ever.
Then
probably
guess
the best
what?
name for candy ever.
Then guess what? Then guess what? If you're going to make that scent argument for different flavors, then I go, when I see a yellow Sour Patch Kid, it convinces me it tastes like lemon, so I'm just going to go with that.
You know, there is no yellow Sour Patch Kid.
We're looking at them.
No, there is none.
We just saw them.
There's no lemon-flavored Sour Patch Kid. There's not. What else? What flavors of Sour Patch Kids to you?
Please pull up a picture of Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah.
There's a yellow one on the front of the frigging bag right
there.
there.
There's a yellow one. There's not a yellow flavor.
You didn't listen to what I'm saying.
You're not getting what I'm saying.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Every Sour Patch Kid is the same flavor.
Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying if you're going with the argument that oh look, they all have different flavors.
No. They all taste sour.
But you're not, Sal. You're not hearing what my point is. My point is not that I'm saying if you're going to make the argument that you can trick your brain into understanding the different flavors of a Skittle, then I can make that argument about Sour Patch Kids too, and just go, well, for you it's scent, for me it's color. My brain thinks lemon, so I taste lemon.
But every Sour Patch Kid that you put into your mouth is just going to make
every Skittle that you put into your mouth tastes the same. Plug your nose; they all taste exactly the same.
Fine, whatever you want to say. Okay, I'd rather taste the fruit flavors of Skittles bursting with fruit flavor, taste the rainbow, than put gummy gelatins in my mouth that taste purely sour.
They don't taste purely sour.
Sour, every single one.
It's sugar and sour. They're coated in sugar.
Bitter, sour taste, no matter what you put in your mouth, until you get over it. You have to beat the sour.
It's not true.
To finally get to the candy
taste.
True.
You get a sugar sweet and sour flavor immediately with Sour Patch Kids. The sour then fades into the fruit flavor of the gummy, and then you're done. It's a wonderful candy.
The entire sour interaction is a horrible, interaction. It's
To
not.
you.
It's not pleasant
To you?
to most.
No, oh really?
Yep. Which people want?
Funny. Never saw a Skittles
who
store.
Wants to pay?
Never
Who
saw a
wants to-
Skittles store.
Who wants to pay?
Never saw a Skittles store.
We'll come back to that. Google Skittles store. Let's just see it.
Never saw a Skittles store. Never saw a Skittles store. Yeah.
Let's see.
Nope. Not
No,
even close.
but go back to the main page. Is there like that was a map? M&M World. Hold on. Skittles. No.
Oh. You're under somebody else's roof, bub.
Who has more? Who has more Twitter followers? Skittles or Sour Patch Kids? Pimp.
Let's check. Let's check. But I'll make the same argument here that I made with Oreos and Chips Ahoy. There's a Skittles flavored Sour Patch Kids because Sour Patch Kids is inviting your lesser candy into its house.
That's a bullshit thing.
There
and
would
you know
never
it.
be a Sour Patch flavored Skittles.
Okay, Skittles has 460,000 Twitter followers. Sour Patch Kids has 75,000.
Maybe it's a newer
What
account.
does that tell you?
Maybe it's a newer account. We don't know.
Sour Patch Kids joined March 2010.
Okay.
Skittles joined January 2010. So you're right. They have 2 extra months where they got that extra 380,000 followers.
Your account is younger. Oh, no, you're right. I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I don't know how to do that.
Okay, here's the thing, buddy. Nope, I don't want to take my hard-earned money and be like, I'll give you currency. Can you give me back what tastes kind of like poison? And my body, all my taste buds. You talk about taste buds. Your taste buds reject every bit of it.
Sour Patch Kids encompass almost every aspect of the taste bud. It goes to sour. It goes to sweet. Okay. Texture. Okay.
Get out of here. You know why you like Sour Patch Kids? You want to know why you like Sour Patch Kids? You want a candy that matches your attitude.
They're delicious. They're delicious. They're purposefully designed to taste sour before tasting sweet. I actually think that you get a little bit of that sugar thing right off the bat.
The sour part is so unpleasant.
It's not
spit
unpleasant.
those shits out.
You have argued on behalf of grapefruit on this podcast.
No, I didn't. I argued that it was the worst juice ever.
No.
Yes,
Didn't you argue
it was
grapefruit is
juice versus cream soda for the worst?
Okay. Yeah,
yes,
cream soda.
that's an episode coming up.
That's an episode
worst
coming up,
drink
too.
ever. I took grapefruit juice
cream
because of the
soda.
sourness. He takes cream soda.
It's cream soda.
A delicious treat in a can.
Stop. Let's not get off. Let's not ruin the episode. Because maybe it airs before this. We don't know.
We're not saying anything. That's just an episode that's coming up.
Here's my point. All right. Did you not argue about eating a half a grapefruit in the morning? What?
No, I didn't. I said I hated it. You said you did.
All right. Then I like it. Don't call me names.
I said silly.
There's no name for
silly
names.
is not a name.
There's no need for names.
Eating sour foods triggers a response in the taste buds, which release chemical compounds and then send a message to the brain. There, serotonin, a mood-regulating compound that also aids in the appetite and sleep, is released. Why is sour candy so
Pimp
addictive?
is my main man today, dude. He has given me so many great
Read that. Go
facts.
ahead, read it.
There's a good reason for this. In general, kids really do prefer sour taste much more than adults do. So, the hell's that? We're talking about candy. Sorry that kids love my candy more.
Joe, you pick Sour Patch Kids. I'll tell you right now.
I love them.
Half the people.
And by the way, they are the only sour candy on the planet. No other sour candy comes close.
Joe, you can keep them. I don't care who dabbles in sour candy. I never want to put sour, other than cream. Keep sour away from me. Right. Sour means bad. Sour grapes, sour milk, sour attitude.
A bowl of Skittles works a lot better than a bowl of Sour Patch Kids. You're going to have some melting issues.
Works a lot better. There is no bowl of Sour Patch Kids. Don't even put them in.
You can't.
Skittles have a hard candy shell. You can put them in your pocket and eat them loose. You don't have to worry about stuff.
Here we go. Here we go. You can eat them loose. You can shake them in your hand.
That's another thing.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I love it.
Here we go. We're back to Sal's pocket foods.
Yeah, okay.
Go ahead. Put them in your pocket.
You put your hand on a Sour Patch Kid, you're getting all that disgusting confectionery sour sugar sticky all over you. The gel. You can't put Sour Patch Kids in your pocket. You can't. You can't have Sour Patch Kids on a hot day. On a hot day.
Why would you want to put loose candy in your pocket?
Well, it's fun.
What is the matter with you?
Loose candies is fun.
What is the matter with you?
If you've never had loose candy, it's fun. I know it's the same.
Yeah, you don't put loose candy in their pocket.
You put
the weird kid on the bus. It's literally a joke at the end of Ferris Bueller when that weird girl goes,
I got them from my pocket.
Yeah,
I know. I'm joking, Joe. But if you put a bag of Sour Patch Kids in your pocket, them shits is getting melty and disgusting.
I've done it, and that's not true.
You know the hard candy shell with a skill. You know what's going to happen?
I've done it, and that's
not
true.
You pick it up. it still feels
You don't wanna know
exactly
what
the
happens
same,
with a
but if it's hot, you put it in your mouth, it breaks a lot
You want to know what
easier,
happens with a Skittle when it
right?
gets
You know
hot?
about a hot Skittle. How
You want
knows
to know what
about a hot
happens
Skittle?
with a
Talk to
Skittle?
me.
You want to know what happens with a Skittle when it
Yeah,
gets hot?
yeah.
That dye comes off in your fingers.
No, it don't.
It does.
That's when you're getting sweaty hands and you're doing that. But if your Skittles get a little heated and you put them out and then you bite, the center of the Skittle gives.
So I guess people that have sweaty hands can't ever eat Skittles.
You can even
That's
eat
your
a nice
problem.
cold Skittle and then use it as a sucking treat. You don't chew on it. You don't chew on a nice cold Skittle until it breaks down from the heat in your mouth, and then you chew it. So there's this whole like thawing process of a way you could eat a Skittle. I like when I have a hot
What is
Skittle.
wrong with you?
Sour
orally?
Patch Kid
What
is
I have
just
a question.
sticky
What
jelly
is
mess.
wrong with you orally? Why do you always want to suck on foods and let them roll around in your mouth?
What do you mean?
It sounds almost
What do you mean?
perverted.
That
I don't even
that
understand.
is why we evolved to have the mouths we have. It's why we have a podcast called Taste Buds. That's why I roll it around. I'm a connoisseur of all things.
Okay. All right.
Add to private label brands, Starburst and Sour Patch Kids were the next highest selling brands. Private brands nearly matched Skittles sales of $183 million, while Starburst and Sour Patch Kids brought in $162 million and $122 million, respectively. Right. So we're dealing in a powerhouse with powerhouse products here. Yeah. This is as of 2020. So there's only a $20 million gap in sales between, because I was going to maybe go against you at Starburst, but in the end, I think Skittles are a little more snackable and the name is better, but Starburst is up there. I honestly can't believe Sour Patch Kids is this popular.
I can.
I think what you're going to
They're
face
the greatest
when
candy
people
in
go
the
to
world.
Twitter polls, they're going to look at it and they're either going to be for it or dismiss it. So it's a polarizing candy, whereas I think more people are going to have a similar viewpoint on Skittles, where I like them, I like them. Some people will be like, but will be adverse to sour. And that's why I think it's a silly thing to pick. I think you would have had a better chance going up against.
They're my favorite.
Starburst.
I'm not picking them to be different. I'm picking them because they're my favorite candy. I think they're the best candy.
You are a Sour Patch Kid.
You've already done that. You already said it.
No, I said sour matches your attitude.
You already said it.
But you are. You could be on that could be your face on that package.
Is it too early to retweet?
Can somebody please Photoshop the original face off the Sour Patch Kids and put Joey's face on there?
I would love that. Yes. I would love a T-shirt of that. All right.
Where are we, Pimp?
All right. Let's read some tweets. 3 words. Taste the rainbow.
Told you.
Simply magical. Sour Patch Kids are like having 2 candies in one. Thank you, Colleen. I mean, Sour Patch Kids are okay. I'm not a huge fan of certain flavors in the original Skittles, but I like certain varieties. We
didn't go to other varieties. It would have been too much.
This lunatic is saying that she likes wild berries Skittles.
Why is she a lunatic?
Who the hell picks wild berries Skittles?
They're good, but all I needed to win to beat you was original Skittles. So I kept it there.
All right.
I kept it there.
All right. I no disrespect, but that's
if you
crazy.
If you chose Sour Patch Kids, you're either living in an apartment with a hole in the wall, 2 Jaden Smith tattoos on your thighs, and a dead fish in your freezer, or a psychopath. There is no other option.
Well, he's describing you.
Yeah, wait, what are you talking about?
He's describing you.
Skittles are great if you want to break a tooth or give your jaw a massive workout.
Wow, I
give me a
like
break.
that. I didn't even think of that. The hardness of Skittles. That's a great point. The hardness of Skittles. They will hurt your teeth if you're not ready.
I just said
Sour
that.
Patch Kids.
I just
a wonderful, soft give.
I took the hard Skittle as a plus in what I just said. I said sometimes when they're a little too hard, you just chew on them like a sucking treat.
Sour Patch Kids. Hold on, go back. Sour Patch Kids every day of the week and twice on Fridays. Thank you.
Nobody
Logan.
asked you about twice on Friday.
Well,
the Sour Patch Kids commercials were they exactly like little gummy jerk-offs?
No, where they act. The Sour Patch Kids commercials where they act like little gummy jerk-offs is the perfect representation of a trash candy Skittles for life.
Yes.
That's our contestant.
I love that. Thank you,
contender
Ian.
so far for winner. Sour Patch Kids all day, every day. They have 2 very good flavors of sweet and sour in the candy, along with different flavors of colors. Different flavors of colors. Blue is the best Sour Patch Kid.
Let me read one.
Skittles could never and will never.
Yeah, okay. Let me read one that goes against you, but they think they're doing it a favor, but it doesn't. Once you start eating Sour Patch, you can't stop. Even after all your taste buds are gone.
Just doing that
because it'll shred your tongue and it'll whip your taste buds into a coma.
You see how they capitalized taste buds so they could work the name of the show, and that's all that is. That's all that is. Sour Patch Kids, because you don't need teeth to eat them. Oh, I'm killing over here. I might win this.
Scroll a little.
I can't believe I might win this.
This is bullshit.
Skittles leave me with pain in my stomach, and I'd rather have that every day than that poor excuse for a gummy bear. That's the winner so far. That's great.
Thank you.
That's very funny.
To my knowledge, no one has ever created a portrait of Steven Tyler out of Sour Patch Kids. Just saying. Skittles art. Wow, that really looks like him. Like, I would know who that is.
Okay, Sour Patch Kids are good for 1 or 2.
Our buddy Brian Lynch. Here we go.
And then you're good for Sour Patch Kids for a while. Get out of here with that novelty candy. Might as well ask for Skittles. Might as well ask Skittles or candy cigarettes.
I agree with you, Brian. He's saying you could have 2 and then you have to be done. It's too much. It's just too much.
To be honest, this is a tough one, but I'd say Skittles because it always satisfies a sugar craving. Sour Patch Kids are awesome, but I don't always want something sour. Tough decision to make, but at least I won't disagree with whatever team you're on. These suck asses. These suck asses.
Yeah, but the votes have to be in now, so it doesn't matter if we have
Skittles hurt your teeth. They are always harder than stones. All right, let's go to the vote. We got our winner for best tweet. Who was it again? There it is, right there. Our winner, Beginner Bots LOL. You can follow them at Beginner Bots LOL. Skittles leave me with pain in my stomach, and I'd rather have that every day than that poor excuse for a gummy bear. That's very funny. All right.
It is true, and I think I should have argued a little bit more here, but Sour Patch Kids is also not only ripping off Cabbage Patch Kids, but it's ripping off gummy bears. I mean, gummy bears.
Oh, no, it's
gummy
not.
Bears
stop it.
Is the ultimate fruity gummy candy.
Stop it.
If I did gummy bears versus, I thought it was too similar because the only thing that Sour Patch Kids did is they threw sour onto gummy bears and then called them children.
They are not.
Yeah, they did.
They are not
Everybody
gummy
knows
bears.
that they're gummy bears.
They are not gummy bears.
Everybody knows.
Sour Patch Kids. Sour Patch Kids are like those. What are those? Those round disc fruit candies. I want to say Chickles or
Chuckles.
Chuckles. It's that kind of gummy. It is not like gummy bear gummy at all. It is nowhere near the same thing. Don't you dare say that.
Okay, so you threw sour on a Chuckle.
Pretty good to me.
You threw sour on a Chuckle.
Looks delicious, doesn't it?
I just think it's a real piece of shit candy.
Let's go. Okay.
Also, you guys haven't brought up sour Skittles yet.
Listen to me. Skittles has 100 flavors, and they give you a variety, and you could get sour if you want them. But I'm arguing my original Skittles. Sour Patch Kids only offers you sour. Sour, 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 sour. It's in the name. It's sour. Who loves sour?
Let me just say, can we go to the vote? I'm sick of hearing your voice.
Yeah, let's take a look at your third-rate gummy bear. Thank you.
By a narrower.
Thank you.
By a much narrower margin.
13,000 votes, 52.9 to 47.1.
Sal.
Skittles.
Sal.
Taste the rainbow,
Sal.
Joe.
Sal.
Taste it. Stick your tongue out.
Sal.
Stick your tongue out and
Sal.
lick the rainbow.
Sal.
Stick your tongue out and lick the rainbow.
Admit something that I had the decency to admit before. That by a much narrower margin than you thought.
I can't believe it was this close because I don't think people like Sour Patch Kids.
That's an incredibly narrow margin.
I can't believe.
What part of they have their own store are you not understanding?
I can't.
They have their own store.
That is wild.
They're popular.
I might not understand the popularity of Sour Patch Kids.
Sour Patch Kids are one of the 5 candies at the movie theater. It's Skittles, Sour Patch Kids, Twizzlers, Raisinets. They're right there, man. It's like
it never took for me, so maybe I don't realize their reach, how far their reach is. But I can't believe that you were that close because I think
can't
Skittles
either. That I can't believe.
Skittles might be the one, like arguably the number 1 powerhouse candy of all time. And I feel like sour. Everybody who doesn't like a sour taste is going to go against you. Right. The fact that it stayed within under 3% is telling to me. I will give you that. But you took an L. You took an L to Skittles.
The way I see it, everybody takes an L sometimes. All right. Wrap it up.
I still love you, babe.
I still love you too. That's our show, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Got one. That's a win.
Give us a like when you can. Leave a review on the podcast page on iTunes if you could.
The No Pressure Network on
Podcast.
YouTube. Follow that. The No Pressure Network on TikTok. Follow that. At Taste Buds Pod on Instagram and Twitter. New episodes every Monday at 11. Tell friends. That's the way we're going to do this. Tell friends You know,
Please.
and then follow and rate us. And also audio. We always say that, but the numbers have jumped significantly recently on Spotify and iTunes. So if you're listening on the audio, please give us a like and a rating. And yeah, that's about it. Skittles, taste the rainbow.
Taste buds, they coming to the mic, talking about the food they hate, talking about the food they like. Two fools gonna fight, but only one food can be right. Taste buds, man, yeah, they coming to the mic, I'm talking taste buds. Taste buds, if you don't watch your purse, they'll take your pay stubs. Taste buds, taste buds, better put on your boots, make sure they're laced up.
What does that have to do with it?